Brian from PSVR Without Parole, and welcome back to another Perp Games VR Showcase. Perp's been hard at work, committed to bringing the best experiences to PSVR 2, and today, we're going to show you what they've been working on. We've got huge announcements that you'll want to see, plus giveaways at the end, so make sure you stick around. First up, we're starting with something at the core of Perp Games, and that's all things horror. So sit back, try to relax, and take a look at these hair-raising titles, all coming to PlayStation VR 2.
Hey kids, it's Mort Grizzly's Happy Funland!
You had never heard of Happy Funland Theme Park.
This theme park you're breaking into here was built by a guy named Mort Grizzly.
Or its tragic tale.
You ever heard anything about Mort Grizzly or Randy Roden? Or about that terrible tragedy that closed his whole place down?
When you agreed to meet a total stranger named Larry.
Yeah, so I'm Larry. Thanks for answering my ad.
In the middle of a South Florida swamp. Perhaps if you had known of the grisly events that happened there, you wouldn't have agreed to the job.
South Florida's happiest and funnest theme park!
Hey, I'm Rob, creator of Happy Funland, an upcoming VR horror game about exploring an abandoned theme park.
Where fun conquers boredom and fantasy vanquishes reality. Should just say where fun comes to die, be more like it.
In the game, you've agreed to meet a stranger named Larry
So come on, hop on the boat, we can get started.
to explore the remains of Mort Grizzly's Happy Funland, built in the late 1960s by the firearms, alcohol, and tobacco kingpin, and closed soon after his death.
You know, there's a rumor he's cryogenically frozen here somewhere in the park.
Once making it inside, you'll discover more of the park's dark history and even ride many of its former attractions, such as Feral Squirrel's Nutty Excursion. It's a happy little grizzly world. Pirate boat ride Marauders of the Tropic Isles. And the haunted house dark ride Grizzly Manor. No lines, no waiting, no escape. Happy Funland will be releasing later this year on Steam VR, and we're excited to have partnered with Perp Games to bring Happy Funland to PlayStation VR 2 with both digital and physical releases.
Have a fun and happy time at Mort Grizzly's Happy Funland.
All coming later this year.
Explore an abandoned theme park and the darkly comedic VR horror experience, Happy Funland, where there are no lines, no waiting, and no escape, which is the first horror experience Perp Games is launching later this year on PSVR 2. Numata VR is a survival and psychological horror game that's sure to have you sweating. Play as a detective on the case of the missing tenants as you try to reconstruct your fragmented memories. Just be careful, or you could succumb to the horrors that lurk in the shadows. Numata VR will be raising your heart rate this Halloween season on PlayStation VR 2. putting the scientifically scariest horror game into VR only makes sense. Physically use your Polaroid camera to bridge the gap between the human world and the beyond. And with enhanced visuals, let's just say that Blue Knees is scarier than ever. You can catch the first ever gameplay reveal for Madison VR on August 21st. So follow Perp Games to stay updated. Next up, some sports titles. Whether you serve an ace or 360 flip a 12 stair, Perp Games has you covered. So let's ask some pro skaters what they thought of VR Skater, which is launching on PlayStation VR 2 next week on July 21st.
I'm Miko Pella. My name is Jimmy Griffin. I'm Joshua Mason, and I skate for a living. Yeah, no, it was a really fun experience. Like, that was my first time actually trying VR, and I've always wanted to try, so it was definitely pretty trippy. It's like how realistic it was. Like, I literally didn't actually feel like you were like pushing on a skateboard, playing it for like 5-10 minutes. You kind of get the hang of it, like learn how to like do the flips and grinds or whatever. But yeah, 100%, it was a fun game, but I was really hyped. It was exciting to play it. Yeah, absolutely amazing. I've been loving it. It's a really, really cool experience. I felt like I was there, really. Like, I played a few VRs, you know what I mean, but nothing like extreme sports oriented. It was really, really big, like a good way. Like, all the possibilities, so I think you can do like late flips on the like grabs, like hey, feed your boards. Yeah, absolutely. It was amazing. Yeah, as soon as I stepped into the world, I needed to step on that skateboard straight away. Super realistic, the trick selection's on point. I will just want to play it more.
The pros love it, and I'm sure you will too. With intuitive controls and a kick-ass soundtrack, you can kickflip into VR Skater on PlayStation VR 2 July 21st, with a special physical release coming September 1st. We also haven't forgotten about PC VR. The team is hard at work, so you can expect the game to release out of early access soon. And now, how about some tennis? Tennis on Court's not only a video game, it's real tennis, thanks to the experience of Decathlon, who have worked every day on the design of tennis equipment used by top players around the world. You can slice and drop shot to feel like a real tennis player, with full avatar customization, training modes, and even online singles and doubles matches. Tennis on Court is serving its way to PlayStation VR 2 late this summer. And now, a PSVR fan favorite reimagined for next gen. Take a look at Wanderer, Fragments of Fate.
Hi, I'm Ben. And I'm Yuj. And we're the lead designers here at Mighty Ice. We know a lot of you have been waiting a little while now, so we're super excited to share what we've planned. Wanderer is a VR time travel adventure series where you step back in time to rewrite the events of the past to reshape the future. We want to introduce Wanderer, the Fragments of Fate, a remake of the original award-winning game Wanderer for the next generation of VR. We're excited to share that Wanderer, the Fragments of Fate is going to launch on PlayStation VR 2, MetaQuest, Pico, and more to be announced soon. So let's dive in and see what's new. We've developed a state-of-the-art full-body avatar system using Epic's MetaHuman technology. A dynamically responsive avatar, as well as eye tracking, create an experience designed to give players more presence than ever before. This feature is vital to understanding who you become and where and when you are, as players find themselves in the shoes of a mix of characters in time. It will allow you to fully embody the diverse and eclectic cast within the game. Alongside this, we're excited to introduce our new physics-driven platforming and interaction systems. These give players the ability to explore and interact with our worlds in new and creative ways. Players can now swim, jump, crouch, climb, zip line, and swing their way through Wanderer in a true adventure style. And the next generation physics interactions create a more lifelike and believable world. Advanced haptics allow players to truly feel these interactions and the world around them. Within Wanderer, the Fragments of Fate, players can venture into 3 exciting new levels, giving plenty of opportunity for exploration of expansive and rich environments. The art team have been hard at work, giving the worlds within Wanderer a stunning makeover, with more detail and richer lighting elevating the visuals to new heights. And Samuel, your trusty companion, has had his fair share of upgrades too. A new UI and storage system and a highly requested new feature, codenamed Echo Diviner, allows you to recover lost items through time. Samuel also has a whole new time travel upgrade, but more on that at another time. Our teams have also been busy completely overhauling our NPC and combat systems. NPCs are now more grounded, better looking, and more reactive to the player. Our new and improved combat system has been designed around a whole new set of weapons and ammo. This allows players to be more creative with how they solve the various combat situations they encounter through time. As you can see, this is more than just a visual upgrade. This is Wanderer reimagined. Wanderer, the Fragments of Fate is how we see the future of adventure in VR. We've incorporated so many more features we can't wait to share with you. We hope you're as excited as we all are.
Perp Games is happy to announce they'll be working with Mighty Eyes to publish the physical version of the remake of the award-winning Wanderer. Wanderer Fragments of Fate introduces exciting new features and gameplay into the reimagined time-traveling adventure. Swim, zipline, jump, or swing your way through time and be more immersed than ever using the PSVR 2's haptic technology. This is a must-play for PSVR 2 owners, if we do say so ourselves. Wanderer Fragments of Fate is coming early 2024 to PSVR 2. And now for something very exciting. I've been sitting on this, dying to tell people, and now I finally can. Vertigo 2, one of the best recent VR experiences, is officially coming to PSVR 2. Check it out.
Hi, my name is Zach. This March, I released Vertigo 2 to critical acclaim. Today, I'm excited to announce Vertigo 2 will be coming to the PlayStation VR 2. Vertigo 2 is an immersive single-player FPS with a focus on story, spectacle, and tactile VR gameplay. Explore a vast underground facility with a case of loose inter-universal aliens. The twist is that you're an alien here as well. On your journey, you'll have to make some strange friends, and have to defeat some terrifying enemies as you try to find a way home. And if the campaign leaves you wanting more, I've got a very special update in the works. An in-VR level editor lets you create your own adventures and share them with the world. Build on top of an iconic environment from the game, or create your own world from scratch. Basic level scripting can be used to make puzzles, combat challenges, and more. On PC, you can even import custom textures, models, and sounds. But that's not all. 3 alternate playable characters will be unlocked after beating the game, each with unique abilities that change the game dramatically. Play as a levitating gremlin with magic attacks. Turn the game into a boomer shooter with old-school ammo pickups and accelerated movement. Or play as an advanced combat drone with a holographic HUD, minimap, and damage statistics. All of this will be included in a free update to the game later this year. It's my send-off to Vertigo 2, making it a game you'll truly be able to enjoy for years to come. Now, back to PlayStation VR 2. I partnered with Perp Games, who have an impressive track record of PSVR 2 titles, to make this port happen. We're aiming for a digital and physical release later this year. Vertigo 2 is a labor of love for me, and I'm excited for more people to get to experience it. Thanks for watching, and head to zulubo.com/vertigo2 for more information.
I can't wait to jump into Vertigo 2 on PSVR 2. Not to mention, you'll be able to make your own experiences in the level editor or replay the campaign again with 3 different unlockable characters, which all change the feel of the game. This is a massive title for PSVR 2 and another game to add to your wishlist. Perp Games prides itself on keeping physical games alive, and as such, all the games shown here today will have a special physical release that you'll be able to buy right from the Perp Games store, including the awesome action roguelike The Light Brigade, which will be available from September 8th. That'll include 2 physical tarot cards that are right from the game, so don't miss out. Okay, before we go, it's time for a giveaway. To be in with a chance of winning a copy of any game shown on today's showcase, check out Perp Games on Instagram and Twitter. There'll be 5 winners per platform, so make sure not to miss out. Thank you so much for watching. Let us know what you think of Perp's new announcements, and don't forget to add them to your wish list. Oh, and don't worry, we'll see you again with more surprises soon enough. I'm Brian from Without Parole, and this was the Perp Games VR Showcase. Goodbye.